Hey y'all, Knox here with the American Suppressor Association, and welcome to the August 2025 Suppressor Policy Update. Last month, we talked about how Guam became the first U.S. territory in history to legalize suppressors. We told you why we don't think Senator Murphy's lame attempt to raise the transfer tax to $4,700 is going anywhere anytime soon. We briefed you on our new lawsuit in New Jersey and teased our litigation to challenge the NFA. Well, that litigation is finally here, so let's dive in. On August 1st, the American Suppressor Association, National Rifle Association, Second Amendment Foundation, and Firearms Policy Coalition joined forces to file Brown v. ATF, a lawsuit challenging the constitutionality of the National Firearms Act. Filed in the Eastern District of Missouri, which is part of the 8th Circuit, our case asserts that the NFA registration scheme is no longer justifiable as an exercise of Congress's taxing power now that President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill is set to change the transfer tax to $0 on January 1st. Our lawsuit also asserts that the NFA's registration regime for suppressors and SBRs violates the Second Amendment. The Supreme Court has established that any regulation on arms-bearing conduct must be consistent with our nation's historical tradition of firearms regulation. The complaint argues that there is no tradition that supports the NFA's registration regime for protected arms such as suppressors and short-barreled rifles. The National Firearms Act has been a weight around the neck of law-abiding gun owners for nearly a century. Common sense and the law are both on our side, and we look forward to fighting on behalf of all law-abiding Americans in federal court, but we need your help. We are going after the jugular of the National Firearms Act, and if we win, your freedoms win too. To help our efforts, join or donate to the American Suppressor Association today, and while you're at it, consider joining the NRA, SAF, and FPC too. We are gaining a tremendous amount of momentum for suppressors through both the legislative and judicial branches, but that doesn't mean we're not without our setbacks. On August 27th, a 3-judge panel in the 5th Circuit upheld NFA restrictions on suppressors in the U.S. v. Peterson case. The court assumed, without deciding, that suppressors are protected arms under the Second Amendment, but also that the NFA registration scheme is a shall-issue system and therefore constitutional. So on the one hand, they acknowledged the benefits of suppressors, noting that the term silencer is a misnomer, that they are rarely used in crime, and that there are genuine health benefits to using suppressors, while on the other hand, likening the NFA registration requirements to concealed carry-style shall-issue regimes. To follow their logic, or lack thereof, their gross misunderstanding of the facts effectively asserts that they think it may be constitutional to require NFA-style registration for all guns if Congress were to pass laws to that effect. That is absolutely insane. Suffice to say, we should all be incredibly disappointed by the ruling and hope sincerely that the 5th Circuit revisits this case en banc. Speaking of legal action, the ASA Foundation is leading the charge for pro-suppressor litigation across the country, but again, we need your help. On November 5th, the ASA Foundation is hosting our 3rd annual Silent Night banquet in Austin, Texas, with support from title sponsor Palmetto State Armory. Tickets start at just $85 and include dinner, drinks, and a keynote address from none other than Matt Bissonette, aka Mark Owen, the SEAL Team 6 author of No Easy Day and No Hero. Oh, and by the way, everyone who buys a ticket will get a pre-ordered copy of Matt's new book, No Easy Way. The money we raise will help fund our foundation's pro-suppressor lawsuits, including our challenges to the National Firearms Act and to state bans on suppressors. Help us take down the NFA and make suppressors legal in all 50 states by getting a ticket now at asabanquet.com. That's asabanquet.com. Well, that's all we've got for this update. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next time.